meditation from Unity of Wichita. My name is Samantha Jones, and I am a co-spiritual leader here at Unity. This week, we are continuing our Lenten journey, and the focus of this week is oneness. Oneness is the focus. Now, oneness is in reference to oneness with our divinity. We are separate human beings, each one of us, but there is a continuity of divinity within us that creates our connection, our deep connection with one another. And that same spark of divinity within us is what creates our oneness with God, with the divine, with all that there is in principle. When we talk about being in oneness, we know that there is an interconnection between each one of us that is remarkable. And as we focus on oneness today, we will explore both our oneness in divinity with the one, with the divine, with God, whatever language you choose to use for that principle that is God. And we'll be exploring our oneness in divinity with one another. And so, as we go into our meditation this morning, I invite you to just allow yourself to receive and allow yourself to give permission to your mind, your body, and this experience to be full, rich, and transformative. And so let's get started. So I invite you to close your eyes, take a deep breath, and simply allow your awareness, your conscious awareness, to be focused right here, right in between your eyebrows. This point that is often called the third eye. Just focus there for a moment. And as you focus there, just take a gentle inventory of your body, of your mind. Are thoughts racing? Are you having a hard time relaxing? Just continue to focus on your third eye, or that space between your eyebrows. And as you focus there, just allow the rest of your beingness to soften. Allow your shoulders to soften, your hands and arms just to become heavy. Allow your legs and feet to be heavy, just melting into the floor, into the seat. And now I invite you to simply allow that awareness to travel gently into the center of your being, wherever that is for you, the very center of your being. And as you're there in the center of your being, allow now for your awareness to be open to the very divine nature that you are. Allow that aspect, that truth of who you are, to be revealed in a unique way. For each one of us is a unique demonstration of the divine. How does that truth of you show up in the center of your being? Gently inhale. And as you allow this center awareness to become more and more comfortable, more and more familiar, I invite you to bring forward into that center your family, your friends, those whom you love. That when you are conscious of this center in your beingness, this point of your divinity, that is the natural space where you draw in those whom you love and you experience them there, and you can feel them in this moment. You can feel their joy, their love, their humor. Their passions. Allow those to rise up within your awareness at that center of you. And as you allow this connection to continue to build and grow and strengthen in your awareness of your divinity that is shared with those whom you love, allow yourself now to see that continuity of divinity, to see how each one of you are related, connected, and one with the very presence of God, with that divine presence that we sometimes call God, others call principle. Others still refer to this beingness that is the presence of God as the universe, source. Allow now for that awareness of oneness for you and your loves to be even brighter, stronger. Take note if there is a color, an experience, a moment in which you see this divinity. And now I invite you to take a deep breath as you call into this space, the very center of your being. I invite you to call upon those whom you're not fond of, those who trigger reactions of discomfort, anger. Perhaps it's someone that you've never even met. Perhaps it's someone that you see in the media or in government. Perhaps it's someone who has caused you deep pain. And in this moment, we are not calling upon their personality. We are not calling upon their actions that they have performed. We are calling upon the very center of their beingness, their divinity. That in our oneness of divinity, we may begin to forgive, to heal, and to realize our similarities as we heal and release how we are different. If you face resistance, just remember that this resistance is affecting you. You are the one carrying it. And in this moment, forgive this person, forgive yourself, forgive a situation. For as we carry resentment, resistance, and unforgiveness, we carry pain, we carry hurt, we carry heartbreak. And in this moment, we are calling upon the awareness of the divine that we are, that they are, that we may be healed, that we may let go, and that we may know all is well in the center of our being. I invite you to return once more to the awareness of your body and return to a space of relaxation and softness. as you allow that oneness with the divine and oneness in the divine presence to continue to be awakened, brought into a deeper awareness, a deeper understanding, that in this moment, you know that you are whole. In this moment, you know you are whole. For there is never a time in your oneness with God, in your oneness with the divine, that you are not enough. And it is in this space of the oneness that your outer awareness is created. And so in this moment, I invite you to take a deep breath from that very center of your being. And as you exhale, exhale out into the rest of your body. Once more, taking a deep breath into that very center of your being, your divine point. And exhale completely out into your life. The very goodness of God, the very goodness of the divine, the very goodness of the universe. And I invite you to allow yourself this process again and again. For as we allow our divine nature to process those pains and hurts, we allow for deep healing to occur. And so as you take in another deep breath, deep into that center of your being, and exhale completely. Awaken your body once more. Move your shoulders, wiggle your fingers and toes, and remember that this is